franchise guy, coming again with a brand new episode of NHL 20 Be a Pro featuring your boy Chance Bishop taking on the Anaheim Ducks. And Anaheim, we are returning to the place where we won a Stanley Cup, where we won our third Stanley Cup. Yep, we won our third career Stanley Cup here in Anaheim. Chance now back with Columbus. You hate to see it, you really do. I mean, but Anaheim won their first ring since 2007. But if you guys do want to watch these episodes live before they come out on YouTube, go down in the description below, hit that link to twitch.tv.net, and give us a follow. We stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 10 p.m. Eastern to 1 a.m. Eastern. But if you guys don't do that, twitch.tv.net/franchise guy. You want to type that up in the search bar below. But definitely come check us out. Drop us a follow. We are on our way to affiliate at the time of recording this, so hopefully we can get there before this episode comes out. Maybe. Probably not, honestly. But Bishop's 23rd goal this season. He's cruising along just nicely his first year in Columbus. I mean, he's doing so much better than he did in Arizona. Oh, come on. Oh, that's going to be very wide. Oh, Slavkovsky, you really did try that, my friend. Like all Philadelphia teams. I mean Flyers, Birds, etc. Well, that's good. I'm glad you like all the Philadelphia teams. So do I. Sixers, though, are extremely frustrating to watch. If you ever watch a Sixers game, you're like, this is horrible. I'd rather watch them 5 years ago, and I know they were going to be bad. Because at least I expected that. But now they have all this, premier talent, and they are playing like average players. You would have thought that Jimmy Butler was better off than Tobias Harris, but I mean, frankly, I would have rather had Jimmy, or I'd have had Jimmy over Tobias. That's just my opinion, though. You'll get a real point guard, move Ben to power, make him a point forward. They try their best. I don't think they do, though. I think they very rarely try their best. Yeah, honestly, I think they were playing better when certain players were hurt. Like when Ben Simmons was hurt, I think they were playing better for some reason. The offense wasn't running through Ben Simmons. Like, it was running through everyone else. Al Horford, was like a premier talent when he was with Boston, and then guess what? He went to Philly and became like a bum. There's a big assist right there. Is that Cody Glass? Do we have Cody Glass on this team? Not really, don't pay much attention to basketball, so that's Lorenzo Glass. It's like Cody, but better. To be honest with you, I also don't pay that much attention to the basketball. It's not my favorite sport. I'm definitely more of a football, baseball, hockey guy over basketball. But I'll root for them. Like, if they win the cup, like, I'll watch them in playoffs, because playoffs basketball's fun. I'll watch them all. I'll watch all the playoffs, but not much regular season. There's too much regular season like basketball for me to like. Come on, teammate. Oh, there's another assist. Second assist of the game for Chance. We're at 5-0 in the first. I really know about my friends' college teams since they're cheerleaders. Well, that's fair. I go to Rowan, and before I went to Rowan, they had made the playoffs for like the past 8 to 10 years straight. Had made the playoffs, had winning records and all. And the first year I was at Rowan, they had a losing record and missed the playoffs. So I'm like, well, this is what I deserve. And then since then, they've been nothing but really bad garbage. I think their baseball team went to some tournament for the NJAC tournament. But that's about it. Oop, come on. Alright, Taves. Ooh, big hit. On Devin Taves. Strong. I know about what my boyfriend tells me about. That's fair. That's fair. To tell you that Chance Bishop is the best player in the world, because if he doesn't tell you that, then he doesn't know real hockey. He doesn't tell you that this fictional player right here is the best player in the world, then he doesn't know real hockey. It's like when you try to compare like football players and you don't throw in like the ones from the movies. Yeah, no. When I graduate, when I hit spacebar to accept my diploma, in May, they'll come back in like the fall and they'll go like undefeated the entire season, and they'll like win. Problem is, Rowan's like a D. I don't know. Are they D2 or they D3? I think they're D2. I think they're a small D2 college. But they're trying to be D1, and the problem with trying to be D1 is you have to have like you have to have like a certain like school population to be D1, and Rowan's trying to do it, so they're building all these like splinter campuses and like off-campus buildings to like, I don't know, get more people in with better majors and everything. But problem is that no one for athletic wants to go to Rowan. Like their football stadium's like a glorified high school stadium. Just saying. Hmm. Sorry, I'm barely able to walk. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm used to being let down. It's alright. We had 5 weeks left in the semester. And the only reason I know that is because my teacher was like, well, yeah, for the final 5 weeks of the semester, I was going to have you guys do this. You only have like 10 classes left. And I go, wow. There's only 5 weeks left. I honestly would never have known until it's like, alright, finals next week, guys. Don't come back after that. I'm like, wow, I'm shook. But yep, now I'm going to hit spacebar to accept my diploma. I think the NFL is working on doing like some sort of like virtual draft where they can virtually have players walk across the stage. So I saw someone had a draft class in the Madden game with all of this year's prospects, and it's like an NFL will be drafting like this year. I go, that's funny. I chuckled out loud with that meme. But I mean, because if you saw for the NFLs and they're doing Vegas and they're having like players like boated in on like they're gonna have like boats on like a fountain, and they're gonna have the players like boated into the stage, but now they can't do that. And like a couple weeks ago, they're like, no, we're still gonna do it, and then they're like, no, we're not gonna do it. We can't do that. So who knows? Hopefully they can come out and do something, figure that mess out.
Man, I was like maybe 19 years old.
Okay, so a lot of young players around the NHL can appreciate that sort of vibe. For those guys that are kind of building their own
Alex
brand right now,
Rossi, who
Say, man, stay true to what you do.
OHL monster right there.
You understand me? And go study the greats. If there's somebody that you love that was great, go study him and see what he did to become great.
Pass off my skate, dude.
Hey, look, I know I'm no Chick Hearn, but do you want to still hang around, watch the rest of this period?
Look here, James, I got a little bit of time on my hand. Let's do it, baby.
Nope, there's it's gonna be a miss.
Let's go.
Oh, that's gonna be another miss. Come on, Mitchell. Mitchell. Corona has really messed with my my sense of time. Does not feel like Easter is this weekend. No, honestly, I'm the kind of person that comes to the holidays like that. I don't know the holiday exists until they're like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, today's this. So I also had zero idea that Easter was this weekend until I looked at my work schedule. Because yes, of course, a full-time YouTuber has a full-time work schedule. But, yeah, no, of course. I'm like, of course, yeah, no, of course Easter's that. We're getting, like, a bonus pay for it, for working during Corona. And I'm like, oh, sweet, I'm all these hours. And I look at the schedule, I'm like, oh, why are we off Sunday? He goes, oh, it's Easter. So I don't really know that these things exist until, like, the day of. I just don't pay attention. My dad birthdays too. Like, I don't know, it's like my sibling's birthday until it's like, oh, hey, it's your sibling's birthday, sign this card. And I go, oh, cool, I didn't get them anything. How do I not know it was Easter? Because I don't pay attention to stuff like that. So if I don't get told stuff like that's coming up, I don't know it's coming up. I also don't really understand the rules of Easter. Because it's like 40 days, but then again, if something starts late, then Easter's gonna... Because Easter was really late last year, wasn't it? Easter was at the end of the month. Easter was like in the final 2 weeks of the season. It was like in the final 2 weeks of the month last year. So I mean, to be the second week of April is kind of surprising to me. So yeah, to be the second week of April. What do I mean? I mean, if I'm not told that something's coming up, I'm not gonna realize it's coming up. Yeah. See? So like July 4th is a hard one for me, because as long as it's the 4th of July, I know it's July 4th. That's a joke, by the way. Just want you to know that I'm joking. Go on, Aaron Ekblad, former like first overall draft pick for the Florida Panthers. Aaron Ekblad. Come on. Come on, Aaron. Halloween, I know the rule for Halloween is it's always the... Halloween's always the last day of October. Christmas is always on the 25th. July 4th is always on the 4th, which is a tough one to remember for me. Valentine's Day, dumb holiday is always on the 14th. But besides that, like holidays that have shifting dates, I don't know what day they are. That's just how I am. So like Arbor Day, no clue what day Arbor Day is. St. Patrick's Day, same thing. Could not tell when St. Patrick's Day is. Did not realize St. Patrick's Day was until it was trending on Twitter. I go, oh cool, it's St. Patrick's Day today. I'm gonna stay home still. Nope, we boop, backhand that over there. Oh, that's unfortunate. We get snipe. Oh, unfortunate, not get that snipe in. That Devin Tays. Oh, you stood that one up because your teammate got my teammate got in the way of me. All right, Holmberg. Dylan Strome. Big time check right there, Dylan Strome. You think Valentine's Day is dumb? I do think Valentine's Day is dumb. I don't really care for it. It's not a big deal to me. Do I like the chocolate? Yeah, of course I like the chocolate. I'm a chocolate kind of guy. And actually, it's either way for me, honestly. Chocolate or gummies, depending on what I'm in the mood for. But recently, I've been in like a gummy, chewy kind of candy mood. But there's a big time Hattie. I'm sorry that upset you. That I'm not a big Valentine's Day guy. You're gonna miss your family this weekend? Oh, I bet. Especially if you have a big family and you're a close-knit family. My family's all spread out though, so I never really had big Easters. It was like me, my parents, maybe my grandparents came up, but besides that, never really had like big Easter parties. So there's that. Nice chance, nice. Nice chance, nice. Come on, Devin, stop running into the wall. Nice pass. Passes off to number 12. Oh, alright, Alex. Ooh, way to go, Alex Kerfoot. You're the man. I love Valentine's Day. Maybe it's the romantic in me. Nah, not really offended. No. Okay. I'm glad you're not really offended by my lack of caring for Valentine's Day. Ooh, let's get that over. Oh, come on, Alex. Alex, you gotta be kidding me. Is this why you got kicked out of New York, you want to be out there and make the big time shot? I ain't stutter. Who says I stutter? I just stuttered the entire monologue about Alex Kerfoot and his inability to shoot accurately. Yeah, my family is huge. I'm sure I've mentioned that. I don't believe you have. I'm sure your girlfriend loves that, huh? Oh, yep, definitely does. She's the clingy kind. I'm the please stop touching me kind. Alright, 24 seconds left on the power play. Got a minute something left in the third.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it around along the half wall.
Ooh, come on, Nicole.
And he comes up with it.
Nicole, Nigel.
Columbus up big time late in this third period. They have been the better team tonight. Barker's won a big draw on their own end. Takes the feed after his goalie. Well,
dude, you got called out big time. You were sideways.
That's generally a no-fly zone with star
Come on, Holmberg.
They get hit like that, somebody's going to get irritated, and guess what happens when they get irritated? Down go the men.
Go time.
Come on. Ooh, big time hit right there. Ooh, big time punch right there. Holmberg is down. I mean, if you thought you were going to go toe-to-toe with Chance Bishop, you were wrong. And I don't know if you were a teammate of mine last season, but you should have known that Chance Bishop's not the kind of guy that you mess with in a fight. He's the kind of guy that comes up. Zachary Holmberg, yeah, bud, you just were not expecting that. Yeah, besides our defense, everything else is an A+. Oh, I talk about them a lot. We always get together on Easter and have our own little traditions, which we have to pass on this year, which makes me a bit sad. Well, I'm sorry that you have to miss out on your family traditions. I know that means a lot to a lot of people. I'm not selling my family traditions though, because I don't have that kind of family, but I do apologize that you have to miss all your family traditions. That really is a shame. I am sorry for that. I don't know how Chance Bishop did this game. Performance, A+, B+, A+, A+. Okay. And Chance Bishop, 3 goals, 4 assists, 8 hits. Didn't realize we had 4 assists, actually. That's actually kind of surprising to me. But Alex Kerfoot had a Hattie along with us. And Devin Humphrey had 3 assists. So, way to go, Chance Bishop. Way to go, Alex Kerfoot. Way to go, Mr. Humphrey. You guys had some great games, but if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys missed any episode, hit the playlist down below. And next time, YouTube, peace out, rock on, and stay super classy, I guess.